TxStampin, Sharon. I have got a very fun fold card for you today. And it's kind of an introduction to my fun fold tutorials that I have started offering. And I hope that you enjoy these. I'm gonna share all of them with you. So I'm gonna show you 7 cards, but I'm gonna make one. And if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I invite you to hit the subscribe button below and then hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. If you currently do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would be so honored to help you with your Stampin' Up! Supply needs. Let's get started, guys. I love fun folds. They're just so fun. And I have 7 different folds to share with you on today's video. So hang on. All right, I'm going to be using the Magnolia Blooms set. It's a sweet little set that coordinates with the Good Morning Magnolia. That's another stamp set that we have. You can find these in my store in the description box below. Okay. I have everything ready for us to stamp and show how to make this fun fold. I have a layer of Whisper White that is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. I have my mat of Mossy Meadow, which is 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. I have another piece of Mossy Meadow that is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. I kept it simple. I scored it at 1 inch. If you wanted to make it 4 inches by 4 1/4, then you would score at a 1/2 inch. But I was just trying to keep it simple. I have a layer of Whisper White that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I have 2 pieces of the Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper, and this measures 2 3/4 by 4 inches. And then this piece measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our stamping. Now I'm using StazOn because I'm using Stampin' Right markers. I have a really fun technique to show you how to color the leaves. You're going to love it. I was super excited when I figured it out. Now StazOn does stain photopolymer stamps. This is clean. Can you believe it? But there is a StazOn remover, but they don't recommend it for photopolymer. So it is what it is. And you know, it just shows that this stamp is very well loved. I'm going to stamp the flower towards the top. Now, I live in Southern Arizona, and I have no humidity here. 0. So one of you shared a great tip with me, and that was to store the StazOn in a plastic Ziploc bag, and that helps a lot, but I still re-ink often. All right, we're going to set that aside so it dries. Have my layer of Whisper White and my layer of Mossy Meadow. Now I'm going to be sharing some other fun folds with you today, and these fun folds I have put together in a tutorial that you can purchase no matter where you live in the world. All right, so I'm kind of eyeballing that. I want it to be center in my Whisper White cardstock, as center as I can get it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, these are handmade cards. We do not have to have them perfect. I used to say that straight causes stress, but I can't even remember why I said that anymore. All right. Oh, I didn't go through my measurements. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. No, did I? We're going to do it again. The Whisper White is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I know I went through the measurements with that, but I don't remember if I told you this. So my card base is actually 5 1/2 by 7 1/4, and then I scored it at 3 inches. Okay, if I told y'all that again, I'm sorry, but it's important to know. So I'm just going to center this inside the card on the back. And while we have that folded, we'll go ahead and add our Designer Series paper. Now, the Magnolia Lane has lots of prints to choose from, as you will see in my other cards. Yep, I'll do it this way. Okay, we'll close that. We'll add this one. Now, I'm giving time for my stamped image to dry really well because, as I mentioned, I have to ink up my StazOn. I went live one night on YouTube, and it was a hot mess because it was still dry. It was dry, and I had inked it like the day before. So I ink it up now every time before I use it. Okay, so we're gonna bring our image back in, good and dry. And I'm just going to add a little bit of petal pink to the center. I'm trying to match these flowers. That's the only reason I'm doing it this way. Just add a little petal pink. If you wanted to use Stampin' Blends, you certainly could. You would switch your black ink to Memento. However, on some of my other cards that I'm going to share with you, you could see the back side. So when you use Stampin' Blends, you can see the back side. Okay, so I found that if I took my Mossy Meadow and colored over the black, it really made the leaves too dark. And when you look at some of the patterns in the paper, the leaves are kind of multicolored, light and darks, shaded. Maybe it's just shaded. So all I've done is go down the stems, and then I'm gonna take a blender pen and I'm just gonna blend. And when I do that, I kind of get different colors in my leaf. I just wanna wipe off that tip. I will have all the information in the description box below, how you can get your copy of my instruction sheet to make, you know, I should make an instruction sheet for this one, then I could add it to that and you'd get 7 fun fold cards. You could use any kind of paper, any stamp sets, just have fun with these folds. Okay, so there's that card. Now let me show you the other ones. How about this fun fold? So see how the leaves are kind of dark and light? That's what I was trying to go after, okay? And then here's this one. Woohoo, so fun. And this was super fun. Okay, so it's gonna open, but I didn't attach it. You could add a gift card back here. You could do anything else you wanted. If you needed to continue writing some more note or something, you could add another layer of Whisper White. So it's a very versatile fold. This is so pretty. So it opens up and it stands and it's just a fun fold, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. All right, how about this one? Ta-da, ta-da. Again, you could add a gift card on that. Or even on this side, add it with a glue dot. And then our last one is just, I'm calling it a note card. I didn't stamp a sentiment. You certainly could, but I just wanted to add the pearls to it. And so you could stamp your sentiment on the inside in this area so that you couldn't see it, you know, and you have plenty of room to write your message. So there you have it, my friends. 7 fun fold ideas. I will go back to the drawing board and write the description, write the instructions for that. And I'm going to add it to that project sheet. All right, guys, happy stamping, y'all.